5 centuries ago, an overpopulated Earth turned its attention toward Mars. To make the planet habitable, scientists had to solve its climate problem. They needed a way to warming up a barren, freezing desert from millions of miles away. The plan relied on biology rather than heavy machinery. Rockets seeded the surface with dark moss to absorb sunlight and heat the atmosphere. To spread that moss, the Earth mission deployed millions of ordinary brown cockroaches. For the next 500 years, these insects were left entirely alone. In the most punishing environment imaginable, with no predators and limited resources, survival required a level of adaptation that no one on Earth was tracking. The project assumed that nature would follow a predictable, human-designed path. By planting a biological seed on an alien world and walking away, humanity invited the ecosystem to rewrite its own rules for survival. The modern Bugs 2 mission consists of death row inmates and desperate criminals. They were recruited with the promise of full pardons, told only that their job was to land on Mars and perform basic pest control. When crew members Shokichi and Nanao finally step onto the surface, they find themselves standing in the shadow of 2-meter-tall bipedal monsters. Without a moment of hesitation, one of the creatures lunges forward and immediately snaps Nanao's neck. The kill is instantaneous, executed with a level of strength that makes human bone look like brittle glass. These are the Terraformars. Over 5 centuries, the original cockroaches have evolved into a humanoid species designed for one thing: dominating the Martian surface. Conventional human weapons are useless here. The crew is facing an adversary that has spent 500 years adapting to radiation and near-zero oxygen, a species that now views humans as a minor biological nuisance. Dr. Honda had anticipated this violence. He secretly modified the crew's DNA before they left Earth, splicing their genetic code with various insect species to give them a fighting chance. An activator serum triggers a rapid mutation, momentarily granting the crew superhuman abilities. God Li demonstrates this by transforming into a bombardier beetle, utilizing an internal explosive chemical reaction to blast his enemies. The captain uses his own injection to become a bullet ant. He leverages the insect's power-to-weight ratio to land a punch with enough concentrated force to drop a terraformer in a single blow. Shokichi transforms into an Asian giant hornet. His arms sprout venomous stingers that can paralyze and kill even the most resilient Martian monsters. To defend against the swarm, the crew must systematically abandon their own humanity, adopting the very insect traits they were sent to eradicate. The terraformers respond with overwhelming mass. They form a literal cockroach tsunami, a wall of millions of bodies that rolls over the crew's rover and crushes it into the dirt. Amid the chaos, the crew discovers a traitor. Mari faked her death by using the powers of the flat-headed wasp to hijack the neural pathways of the terraformers, turning the monsters into her own mindless puppets. Dr. Honda's goal: use the crew for combat data, secure a terraformer egg, and engineer its DNA into the next generation of warfare. But the cycle breaks when it hatches early. 2 twin leaders emerge, ignoring mind control, taking coordinated tactical stances to direct the swarm. As the humans attempt to use the rover's speed for an aerial escape, the swarm adapts in real time. Dozens of terraformers begin snapping open leathery wings, taking to the air to chase the ship down. This is the reality of Martian evolution. Every time the humans deploy a biological weapon, the ecosystem produces a countermeasure within minutes, making human technology obsolete as soon as it is used. Every dose of the activator serum pushes the crew closer to a biological breaking point. Overusing the insect DNA causes the human body to reject its own cells, leading to an agonizing, permanent transformation. Muto, consumed by grief, chooses to overdose. He mutates into a grasshopper hybrid with enough power to kill a terraformer leader, but the chemical strain stops his heart moments after the victory. In the midst of the slaughter, Nanao returns. Her body hadn't died. It had entered a protective cocoon, allowing her to be reborn as a silkworm moth. Her new form is ethereal and soft, standing in stark contrast to the jagged armor of the swarm. To survive on Mars, the crew had to dismantle their own biology, trading their lives for a few moments of insect-like power. Nanao chooses a final sacrifice. She sheds combustible powder from her wings, saturating the battlefield. When a terraformer fires its weapon, the spark acts as a detonator, igniting the air and incinerating the surrounding swarm. Shokichi survives the blast and finds the last terraformer leader weakened and vulnerable. He has the chance to end the lineage once and for all, but he chooses to lower his weapon. The leader watches him, then lets out a signal that stops the remaining swarm from attacking. It shows a newly evolved capacity for restraint, ending the fight on its own terms. The mission intended to colonize a new world, but instead engineered a dominant species that now dictates the terms of human survival. As the swarm retreats, the remaining crew is left to reckon with the cost of treating an entire ecosystem as a laboratory.